this is a heavy one. Hey guys, it's Bobi, aka Paginator. I'm sure I'm looking very frazzled, but I am so tired I don't care. I finally made it home from my long day of work and football pictures and blah blah, and I get to open Owlcrate for the month of September, and the theme is spooky. I don't know the exact words, but it's like creepy Halloween-ish kind of stuff. And you might be thinking to yourself, but it's not October yet. But this way, you get the book in plenty of time before Halloween, so those of us who are Halloween fanatics can enjoy spookiness before the holiday actually gets here. Alright, I think we're ready to open the box. Dun, da, da, da. Alright, so our theme card features a lovely girl in the woods, and there are creepy eyes peeking out from behind the trees. Fear the Night is the official title of the theme. Set that card down, and we'll dive into our items. The first thing I'm grabbing is the pin, and I haven't seen it. I'm just going to pull it out of the package for you. Ooh. That is a skull with flowers growing out of it. That's interesting. Creepy in a pretty way, if that makes sense at all. I like it. Okay. What else do we have here? Oh my goodness. We have a very large package of Bones Coffee caramel corn. So I'm guessing this is me caramel scented. Doesn't have any like information on the back or anything. I really want to smell it, even though I'm not a coffee drinker. I love the smell of coffee, so I'm going to shake this a little bit so I don't spill. Ooh. Now I usually give away the coffee when I get that because I don't drink coffee for religious purposes, but this smells so dang good, I might just keep it just to smell it. Oh, that's it. I don't even know how to describe it because, again, I don't know very much about coffee, but I'm picking up on some caramel notes there as I get the smell, and it's just really beautiful. Alright. Now I'm seeing some socks here. Oh, no, they're not socks. Okay. So these are like Fingerless Gloves. Oh, cute. Keep your bones warm with Fingerless Gloves, an Owlcrate exclusive. Here they are. So this is where your thumb comes out, so the skull head is going to be up by your hand. And then there's just cute little, they're little tiny hearts stitched there. That's very fun. Fingerless gloves are very handy for me because when it's cold and I have to take pictures, I can't have big gloves on my hands. I need to be able to use my fingers. And yeah, these are going to be really nice. I could have used these actually last Friday. I was at a varsity game freezing my butt off for 2.5 hours, and my hands were like cramped because it was so cold. By the end of the game, I couldn't move my fingers. Sacrifices I make for football. Alright, let's find what is next, and I see a little box with cute pumpkins on it. On the back it says, Fear the Night Trinket Dish. Fill this beautiful trinket dish with your jewelry, treasures, or candy. It will serve as a daily reminder of the power you possess. Inspired by Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Designed with love by Stella Bookish Arts. It is not dishwasher or microwave safe. That is good to know because sometimes I'll use little dishes like this to melt butter when I'm baking or making Christmas candy. Ooh. So this is a quote from Frankenstein, beware for I am fearless and therefore powerful. That is a fantastic book. If you have not read Frankenstein, I highly suggest you read it. Yes, it was written many moons ago, and therefore the language is going to be a little bit old-fashioned, but it's an amazing book. Everyone needs to read it so that they can stop calling the monster Frankenstein, because the monster's name isn't Frankenstein. That really annoys me. Moving on. Now, we were told we were going to be getting an extra book in this month's box, and it's going to be like a classic scary story, and I got The Haunting of Hill House, Shirley Jackson. And it has this very interesting cover, and it says introduction by series editor Guillermo del Toro, like the movie director Guillermo del Toro. I can say words. I am so sorry, Guillermo. I'm slaughtering your name multiple times. Cool. Now, I don't know if everyone gets this book or if there are multiple titles. I'll take a look at the card in a minute. I don't want to spoil myself for other things. All right. Here we have a print that has a quote on it. It says, "Beware the autumn people." That is a Ray Bradbury quote, and here is the print. I'll bring it closer so you can see. We've got some skeletal and ghostly creatures there, a creepy tree, a graveyard. This is making me want to watch that Johnny Depp movie, the Sleepy Hollow. It's just giving me those kind of creepy vibes. Although I watched that just a few weeks ago. I'm sure I've got another creepy movie. Maybe I'll watch Nightmare Before Christmas or something. Anyway, I need a movie to watch while I'm doing homework tonight. It'll all work out. Okay, here I see, ooh, a preview of The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh. This is apparently a vampire or modern vampire story, and this book is being hyped as like what's going to bring vampires back to the YA world. And it's Renee Ahdieh, and I love her writing. Everything that I've read by her has been fantastically amazing. And also her books make me hungry because she writes about food really well. Anyway, this is a free preview, so of course it's not the whole book, but I am super excited to like read this little taste of it and see if it's going to be something that I'm interested in. The release date for this is the day after my birthday. It's coming out on October 8th, and my birthday is October 7th, so maybe I'll just have to swipe a copy of this as a gift to myself for my birthday. I earned a little bit of extra money yesterday doing a photo shoot, so I think I can buy myself a book. It shall be done. Okay, I think we're down to the book now, and I need to set this stuff down so I can grab hold of the package here. Alright, I haven't looked at the cover of the book, I swear I have not looked, so I even now don't know what book it is, but I'm looking at the back side, and I see a bookmark that has come with it. Look at this sucker. That is like a really detailed, almost pretty skull, and it says nothing stays buried forever. Ah, okay. So it tells us it is The Bone Houses by Emily Lloyd Jones, and indeed that is our book. Okay, let's take a look at this guy. This is quite lovely. Hoo. I'm getting some like creepy vibes because while this skull is like detailed, but it's also creepy. Like, yeah, I don't know if I even need to read the comic, like the Dear Reader card or the synopsis inside to get the creeps here. But we shall. Here's the Dear Reader letter. Here's what it says. Dear Owlcrate, if you could travel to any place, where would it be? To some far-off city, an ocean you've never seen, to visit family? When I started writing this book, I had never been to Wales. I had never seen the rolling hills of the countryside, or stepped into an age-old castle, or crouched within an abandoned copper mine. One of my favorite books when I was a kid was a compilation of world myths, and the Welsh one stayed with me. I read about the exploits of the trickster. Now, Welsh names are tricky, so I'm going to pronounce this according to the spelling, which you're not supposed to do with Welsh names, but I'm going to try this. Gwydion, monsters so terrible none could slay them, and men raised from death with a magical cauldron. And when I finished these stories, I wanted more, so I wrote my own. And I did manage to get to Wales and crawl around in a copper mine, for research, of course. This book is my love letter to all of those old myths. I hope you enjoy it. Best, Emily. And she's drawn a picture of her favorite character, who's apparently a goat. Okay, so we know this is going to be Welsh, and we must find out more about the story. Give me one moment to read the synopsis and I'll be right back. Okay, I've read the synopsis and this sounds interesting. We have Rin, who's 17, is our main character, and she cares about her family and her family's graveyard. Apparently, her parents are gone, and so she and her siblings are trying to scrape together a living. They're grave diggers in the remote village of Colburn, which is near a mountain range where Fae used to live, apparently. And sometimes in this area of the world, the dead don't stay dead. So when a corpse rises, it's known as a bone house, and says that they're the result of an old curse, according to legend. So this person, Ellis, an apprentice map maker with a mysterious past, arrives, and the bone houses attack the town, apparently. So this is like, would they qualify as a zombie since they're like a risen corpse? Interesting. So Ellis and Rin go on a journey together to take on the curse and the deeply buried truths about themselves. This does sound interesting to me. We'll take a quick peek at the inside of the book, or inside of the dust jacket, so you can see how it looks naked. And I'll show you the signature page, so you can see that it is indeed signed, which Owlcrate does, which is very nice. Cool. Okay. Now we have a couple more items in here, which is the newsletter and the theme card for next month's box. So the newsletter always matches the theme card for this month's box, which has the spoilers about the items on it. And I like to show the difference between the Owlcrate cover and the regular one. So the Owlcrate is the white background and the regular would be black background. Very nice. And I believe that is all I'm going to show you from this. Before we look at next month's theme, I am going to grab the spoiler card for this one and just quickly scan over a couple of things. Let's see. So it looks like everyone is getting The Haunting of Hill House as their paperback book, which is cool. I just didn't know if they were maybe going to do like a selection of different titles. I believe that's all the information that I'm going to share with you from this card. So let's take a look and see what the theme for next month is, and that is going to be Dawn of a New World. Every October box will contain an exclusive item for your kitchen from Little Inklings Designs. Cute. So this month's box, once again, is absolutely stellar. I keep telling myself that I need to cancel at least one of my book subscriptions because money, but I can't emotionally do it. I don't know if I can do it. I might just have to like keep plugging along with a tight budget, and that's okay. So that brings us to the end of this unboxing. I think my favorite item is the Fingerless Gloves, because I use those type of things so much, and I'm also really excited about the extra book too. That's very fun. So I think it's time for me to go do some homework, and I hope you're off to do something fun like read a book or something else enjoyable. So have a wonderful bookish day. Happy reading. Adios.